Hello everyone, and welcome to Porterhouse Fallout 4 Mod Reviews. I'm your host Porterhouse, and that's no bull. Okay folks, I have a hot smoking 3-pack of mods for you all today. I have a location mod, an animation mod, and a weapon mod. I can't wait to show you all of them, so we're just going to jump right in. First up, we have AWARHERO's Diamond City, the Great Green Jewel, by a who's who of my favorite Fallout 4 mod authors, including AWARHERO, Dwoot, Friffy, and Monkey Spunk. What this mod does is overhaul Diamond City interiors and NPCs to reflect the Great Green Jewel that it is supposed to be, and not the post-apocalypse ghetto that it looks like in the vanilla game. Now, to be clear, this is a work in progress, and there is more coming, a lot more. Currently, the interior cells affected are the All-Faith Chapel, the Colonial Tap House, Fallon's Basement, the Warehouse, the Dugout, and the Greenhouse. Also, a number of Diamond City residents have had their wardrobe upgraded to make them look more like hardened residents and less like hobos. This list includes Becky Fallon, Vadam, Yefim, Henry Cook, and a large host of others. Not content with just dolling up the vanilla NPCs, the mod authors added 6 new NPCs, but currently there's no interaction with them yet, but that is coming. New NPCs include Felicity, Scorch, Victor, Victoria, Wales, and Josie. Now, out of all the locations that got changed, the Dugout was my favorite, mostly because of the sheer amount of work that obviously went into upgrading it into what really looks like a thriving business. The changes in just the bar area with its curved counter, the lighting, the signs, and Vadam's wardrobe make it a centerpiece for this mod. There are numerous other changes, including the kitchen and the pool table and other areas that are equally as eye-catching. Now for the den, I'm not exactly sure where the mod authors were going with this, but I can take a guess. I may have played around in this area a tad much, taking screen caps while I was exploring the mod. My favorite part of this area is the shower and the giant bed. I also got a serious giggle when one of the new NPCs, Victoria, walked in and began dancing at the pole while I was capturing screen caps. My second favorite area was the greenhouse, which now looks more like an actual source of food and a lot less like a basement grow-op. The interior brings to mind a Japanese indoor garden, which is something I'd love to do myself. In any case, I suspect that AWARHERO had something to do with this layout in this area. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then look up my video on his Japanese decor mod. The Colonial Tap House is definitely worth a mention. My favorite part of this cell is the fireplace and the little nook in the corner. The nook reminded me of a little pub that I used to hang out at in San Diego. The owner was a lovely lady in her 50s that had a special nook that her and her husband used to sit in when business was slow. They used to let me sit in there as well because I reminded them of their late son. Sadly, that place is long gone. Well, finally, I'm going to conclude this by saying that the mod authors are turning Diamond City into something that it should have been in the first place. Next up, we have Girly Animation by langnao. At least I hope that's how that's pronounced. What this mod does is change the female idle, walk, jog, and sprint animations into something more feminine. It also changes the movement with a pistol in hand for both male and female. Breast and butt physics were also added, but since I use CBBE as a body replacer, that part does not work for me. I'll show you the vanilla versus the modded versions, and you can see this mod not only makes a huge difference, but for the better as well. The mod author did a spectacular job making the animations more feminine, smooth, and natural as well. Last but not least, we have the MP-412 by Age Accra. Now this is a sharp weapon mod. The author took a real-life pistol and brought it into Fallout 4. The real pistol, manufactured in Russia, is a double-action, break-action revolver manufactured by the Izhevsk Mechanical Plant. Unfortunately, because it is a break-action revolver, it was not popular, and there was also a ban on Soviet firearms being imported into the U.S. back in the 1990s. Now, I find this is a pity. Break-action revolvers were once very popular and are very reliable, as evidenced by the British Army's continued use of the Webley revolver for over 75 years, and which is still in use by a number of police departments all across the world. The author did a spectacular job recreating this pistol with hand-built meshes and textures, as well as custom sounds and reload animations that are just smooth as can be. Just so you know, the author credited a number of excellent creators as resources on his mod page, and I encourage you to take a look. The weapon was added to the level lists and spawns on enemies, but the author did say it was far from common. For the review, I used the console to require it, but however you get it, once in hand, you can take it to the workbench and swap out a fair number of components, including 2 different barrel types, 4 receivers, 3 sights, including iron, glow, and reflex, and my favorite part, 3 different ammos: normal, incendiary, and shotgun. Now I'll be taking the pistol out for a test run, so you'll get to see it in action. Afterwards, I'll give you my thoughts and critiques, if any, on all of the mods, so sit back, relax, and enjoy, and we will be back in a bit. As you saw from the clips, the MP-412 is a kick-ass weapon. I did cycle through all the ammo types, so you got to see them all in use. The damage from all 3 is impressive, and the shotgun ammo is easily the most effective. Keep in mind that my character is also buffed with a number of perks that make her extra effective in combat with semi-auto and revolver type weapons, so if it looked OP, that's part of the reason. The mod is easily going to be one of my favorites, and I think it'll be yours too, so I encourage you to download it and try it out. You will not be sorry. The Girly Animation mod is excellent. I love the smoothness and realism of the animations. I am particularly fond of the run animation. The mod author did a great job on these, and if you are tired of the so-so vanilla animations, then you need to download this mod and try it out. Finally, I really adore AWARHERO's Diamond City mod. It really makes the Great Green Jewel look like someplace a post-apocalypse dweller might actually want to live. The interiors are realistic, and the attention to detail is unbelievable. Keep in mind, for this mod, you will need all of the DLCs and CBBE to make it work correctly. Now, this is the part I like the least about mod reviews. I always feel like I'm telling somebody that their children are ugly. Now, there are some issues I did observe. In the dugout, I lost 10 to 12 FPS depending on which way my character was facing in the main bar area. Now, that's not enough to say that the mod has a serious problem, but I did find it a little annoying. Also in the bar area, there is an arcing effect in place on the wall behind Vadim that is pretty loud, and also bleeds through to the showers on the other side. Again, fairly minor. The changes are very immersive, and the authors did a terrific job. I also want to mention there are a number of recommended mods on the mod page to enhance your Diamond City experience, so be sure to check it out. If you download and enjoy these mods as much as I have, please remember to endorse them and vote up your favorite for File of the Month. Now, I know for a fact that Age Accra has a PayPal donation button in place, so please toss some money his way. Every little bit counts and helps and encourages the mod authors to continue modding. Once again, I am your host, Porterhouse, and if you liked my videos, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. I will see you all at the next review.